Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not even gonna waste anybody's time. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. Almost everything I'm gonna say in this video is going to come from hatred. Just straight hate from my heart. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm just gonna say what it is. I'm mad. I'm mad that this took place in the history of our universe. And I knew it was gonna happen. They say expect the worst of something so you don't come out disappointed. I'm still disappointed. Very, very disappointed. I knew that this was going to end bad for everybody involved. And it was like the world regressed their brains for this one, hoping that something different was going to happen. I did too. I really wanted Mike Tyson, 58, 60, almost 60 years old, about 4 or 5 years away from collecting his Social Security check. I hoped that he was going to regress back to Iron Mike and knock Jake Paul the fuck out. But it didn't happen. And I knew it wasn't going to happen. I knew. I knew it wasn't going to happen. I absolutely knew it. I don't know why everybody in the world was acting like Mike Tyson was going to win this fight. In no scenario is a 58-year-old man, it doesn't matter, especially a 58-year-old man that has a plethora of health conditions and health problems. He was seen earlier this year numerous times in a wheelchair. He was walking with a cane, I think it was like a year and a half ago or something. He had an ulcer flare-up. This fight should have never happened. It is an embarrassment for the sport of boxing. I'm a boxing fan. Not a hardcore fan. I'm a casual. I'm not going to say that I watch every sporting event, but I'm a casual. I respect the sport of boxing. I respect combat sport. I love boxing. I love UFC. Entertaining. This was an embarrassment on combat sport, not just boxing, everything. This takes me back to the old interview that Joe Rogan had with that one dude, one boxing dude that was on live television when Joe Rogan was just ripping into boxing, saying that it's a dying sport, it's a dying breed. Oh my God, that interview has aged like fine wine. Look, I didn't watch this fight. Thank God. Thank God I didn't watch it. I watched I was going to. I'm not gonna lie, because I happen to have Netflix, and my dad was watching it. He watched the fight. He was watching it. I observed the lower card. The fight before that fight between two women, that was entertaining. That was boxing. That was boxing. Not what took place after. I didn't watch. I left. I didn't want to watch it. I didn't want to watch a 58-year-old man get in there and get beat by a 27, 20, however old he is, douche. Everyone was like, but he's Mike Tyson though. But he's Mike Tyson though. You don't understand. He's Mike Tyson. He's Iron Mike. No, he's not. He has not professionally fought since 2005. Let that sink in. I'm 19. He has not been in the ring, professionally speaking, since I was born. Jesus. What world do people live in? He fought Anderson Silva. People thought the same thing about Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva lost. Fought Nate Diaz. I mean, like, Jake Paul wants to be respected so badly as this boxer. And you know what? I can put my feelings aside anything and respect somebody. I hate the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, likely number 2 or 3 best quarterback of all time. John Jones is a terrible human being, the greatest UFC fighter of all time. I can do that. You can hate something, dislike something. I'm not going to say hate. You can dislike something and still respect it. If Jake Paul was out here beating 20, 30-year-olds, but was still a douche, yeah, I'd say I don't like the motherfucker, but he's a boxer. I'm not going to say that Jake Paul can't box. He clearly can. Is he a professional boxer, pound for pound? No. No. He does not prove that by beating these 40-year-old men that are way past their prime. Who did he beat? He beat a retired basketball player. He beat a 40-year-old retired MMA fighter. I forget his name. Beat him twice. Fought Tommy Fury, the only professional boxer that was in his age range, and he lost. And he fought Nate Diaz, Anderson Silva, and now he's beaten Mike Tyson. I might be missing a few. I don't know. How? How do we respect that? In what world does he think that people are going to look at? And there's some brain-dead morons out there that I keep seeing all over YouTube. Oh, bro, but they getting paid. They laughing on their way to the bank. I don't give a fuck. At some point, integrity means something. At some point, dignity has to take place. Money can't mean everything. Because at that point, you just sold your soul. You gotta have some sort of respect for yourself and what you're doing. I don't care that they're both laughing all the way to the bank. This was an embarrassment to the sport of boxing. And only the people that aren't boxing fans wouldn't be saying that. The people that aren't boxing fans are saying that. He wants to be respected, and he's not fighting real boxers because he would get destroyed. If Mike Tyson was in his 20s or 30s, this fight wouldn't have never happened. Because Mike Tyson in his 20s and 30s, they're likely would have needed to be an ambulance at ringside for him. I mean, I'm just mad. I'm mad. I'm not going to lie to you. And because Mike Tyson is one of my favorite athletes, humans ever. Because I like boxing, and Mike Tyson was one of the first people that I ever started watching his highlights. His highlights all over YouTube. For a little while, Mike Tyson made me want to try to be a boxer. So yeah, I don't like to say that I look up to people, but I kind of did. It's ridiculous, man. It really is ridiculous. I don't know what to say about this event anymore. I didn't watch the fight, but from what I've been hearing, I know everyone's saying that, it looks like Mike Tyson wasn't trying, and that he wasn't punching Jake Paul, and he was just trying to get it to go to distance for money. I don't think it makes it better either way. It's a double-edged sword. It's bad either way. I think you just seen a 58-year-old man be brought down to earth yesterday. I think that's just what we saw. I think that's what was watched. That is what we seen, and that's what happened. I don't want to spend any more time on this video. This video is already way too long than it needs to fucking be. I'm just rambling, yapping, having a yap session. But yeah, this was an embarrassment in the sport of boxing. It really was. And Muhammad Ali's turning in his grave right now. That's all I'm going to say.